September the 2nd, 2024. Is now 6:30 PM and we will start the regular meeting for the Planning and Zoning Commission. We do have a quorum tonight. I have myself here, Derek Parks. We have the Vice Chair, Michael. And we have two members here, three members, I'm sorry. Karen, Kevin, and Susie. They are all present here tonight. And from the city staff, we do have Emma, which is she is the planning and zoning manager. For the consent agenda items tonight, we have two items. Number one is the November the 4th, 2024, approving the minutes. And the number two item for the consent agenda item is consider approving a final plat for phase 3 of Summerwood Estates for property zoned PD 100 for the development of a single-family residential subdivision with HOA lots on approximately 17.91 acres in the John Nugent Survey Abstract 796, further described as approximately 320 feet south of Tiffany Lane and approximately 1,040 feet west of I-35 Service Road in the city of Red Oak, Texas. Case number P as in Paul, S as in Sam, 24-16, requested by Petite EDC. Members, y'all have any questions or concerns regarding the consent agenda items tonight?
Yeah, I'd like to pull item 2 for independent discussion.
Okay,
If nobody's got any other questions, then I make a motion, we approve the consent agenda item. The consent agenda with just item 1 and leaving number 2 for separate discussion.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Ayes have it. The number one, consent agenda item has been approved. The second one we will have a independent discussion regarding, the agenda item 2. Moving along to the new business, which is number 3 on the handout, and conduct a public hearing and consider text amendments to the Red Oak zoning ordinance requiring a, special use permit for certain uses in the highway oriented district in the city of Red Oak, Ellis County, Texas. Case number Z as in zebra, C as in cat, 24-24, requested by the city of Red Oak. Staff, please.
We can actually discuss agenda item 2.
Okay, you want to discuss agenda item 2 before
If
3?
there's any questions.
So I know this came before us before, but I don't think all the members were on the board at the time. So I just wanted to see if you could, just on record, so we aren't approving it without having ever heard it. Just go over what it's going to be.
Sure. Yeah, this is going to be for phase 3 of Summerwood Estates, and the preliminary plat has actually already been approved, and it's going to be for 91 single-family residential homes. It's going to have 6 HOA lots, and then access, let me actually pull it up. Access to the site is going to be via Grand Meadows. The minimum lots is going to range from 5,500 square feet. That's going to be regular front entry, and the J-swing lots are going to be 6,000 square feet. The minimum dwelling areas, 20% are going to be 1,800 square feet and 80% will be 2,000 square feet. And then as you can see, yeah, thank you. And as you can see, the access will be via Grand Meadows Boulevard, as was phase 2 and phase 1.
The 608 HOA lots, are those, you mean common lots?
Yes, they're going to be maintained by the homeowners association.
Those be for parks and playgrounds.
Well, those areas are going to be for like small open spaces. So if you can, let me actually pull it up. So as you can see right here, it's going to be like grass area. This is one of them, utility easement, but
Okay.
nothing like a park or anything out in this space.
I'm sorry, Miss Emma, where is this? in
So this
relation-
is west of I-35. Then here's the B&B Theater. If you
Okay,
go down
so it's
Harmony
back
Way,
there. Okay,
go north, right here.
thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know where that.
Commissioners, do you have any questions regarding that? Consent agenda item number 2.
Did staff have any concerns about the plat?
No. Didn't. Recommend approval.
It's in line with what we've already approved south of there.
Correct, yeah. That's part of the review process is we make sure that it's in alignment with the preliminary plat.
All right, anything else? Anyone?
No questions.
Okay. Can I have a motion for consent agenda item number 2, please?
Move that we accept.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Ayes have it. The consent agenda item number 2 has been approved. And then you can start the new business, which is number 3.
And this request is actually coming from the city and it is to, right now, this is for the highway oriented zoning district. There are certain uses that the city is requesting that would actually require a specific use permit instead of being allowed by right. And the difference with that is that they'd have to come before you, all the Planning and Zoning Commission and City Council for approval. They'd have to submit the site plan, landscape plan, and elevation plan for approval. And those uses are barbershop or beauty shop, church, bank savings, loan or credit union facility, laundry, dry cleaning plant, an office for physician or other healthcare personnel services, a photo developing or photo printing shop, and a used merchandise store, which is indoor only. And the reason that we are requesting this is so that the uses are okay along I-35, but we want to make sure that they're going to be appropriate. For example, maybe not located right along the I-35 service road, because with each city's corridor, when people are traveling through it, presents a certain image when they're going through it. So we want to make sure that the uses are appropriately located along the I-35 corridor.
Okay.
So what would you deem appropriate?
So for example, a laundry use is fine, but if it's directly facing I-35, then it's okay, but maybe have retail and then laundry located that's further in the city and not right along I-35.
Second row or something.
Exactly. And there's these red areas, that's the HO.
So are we looking for something that's more in alignment with drawing someone off the freeway to spend their money in Red Oak, such as
Yeah,
restaurant,
commercial, yes, retail,
some sort of retail
Retail.
exactly,
that they don't have in every other city?
correct.
Okay. Makes sense.
So I guess if they did have a retail center that's facing the freeway and one of those spots need to be a laundromat.
They'd come before us and we'd make sure that it's appropriately located,
Okay,
designed, everything. Whereas before, they could just go pull a building permit
okay.
and just locate it anywhere. If this does not get approved.
Okay.
So does this would apply to like the retail strips that are already there? If a new business wanted to come in, and it was one of these that requires approval, they will have to come get approval.
Right, those are, if this gets approved, those would be legal non-conforming, so they'd be allowed to stay there.
As
But
long as
any,
they're there, but.
correct.
Okay.
Correct.
And if it, let's just say, there's a church facing the I-35 and that church leaves, but another church is gonna come in its place, they would have to get a special use permit because they're a new church.
If they occupy it within 90 days, they do not have to come before you,
Okay.
because they still have that, there's a period, that waiting period of 90 days
Okay.
for another legal non-conforming use to occupy the building.
Okay, but on the
Yeah.
91st day, now they have to pull.
Correct.
Come here.
That kind of come in SUP. correct.
Okay.
So we're just trying to create more control over that space.
Yes, that's correct.
And just for confirmation, it's for the 8-sided ones there only. It would have to come for this.
You said what?
For the 8 identified types, like number 19. number
Yeah, those are,
29.
yeah,
Okay.
those uses.
Okay. Okay. Commissioners, I have any more questions or concerns? And sorry, this is a public hearing. So those are in favor of this item, you can come and speak first, and those, if you have any questions, you can speak second. Can I have a motion to close the public hearing, please?
So moved.
Second?
So,
All in favor?
aye.
Aye, ayes have it. The public hearing has been closed. Commissioners, anything for the staff? Any questions at all?
As a the attorney said it was okay, and we've obviously talked to our attorney. They don't have any concerns with us.
No.
When I read this, when it came out Friday. My office is located on 342, B2 Villa and Red Oak Road. In that short area, which I know we don't control because that's a state highway, but in that short area, there are 6 barbershops and hair salons. 6. It's kind of crazy. It's a lot. And then if you go past that.
Here,
Past Red Oak, there's a whole bunch more.
this area?
There's 3 at 431. And the adjacent 2 buildings. There's 1, 2, 3, and then there's 2 barbershops down by Watchworks. There's 2 barbershops down there.
So it doesn't look like those are zoned highway oriented.
Right, they're not.
Mhm.
What I'm saying is that it's really dense in that use of
Space.
space right there.
Mhm.
And I agree. I don't think it's a good look
Oh,
on the
okay.
highway. Even for a church, because it's empty. And it's not gonna draw anybody during the week. To that area
Right.
that might be passing through.
So it's not restricting, it's just saying, okay, you can have it, but let's sit down and talk about what's the best location. Let's strategize this rather than just go and pull a permit. Right.
Well, let's not have 20 of them.
Right, exactly.
So I'm wondering why you guys didn't include more of these, like laundry self-service or car wash self-service. Some others, they seem like they would not be the best use of our most prominent lots.
You said laundry self-service?
Yes, that's number 14.
Number 14 under general retail or
Yes,
services?
under general service and office type.
Laundry
Does the
self,
X mean it's not permitted at all? Is that what?
yeah, that's not permitted
Ah,
in the
there's
first
that
place.
reason,
Yeah.
right, okay,
Mhm.
okay, perfect.
Anything else, anyone? If not, can I have a motion for a new business, agenda item number 3, please?
I have one more question.
Okay,
Mhm.
go ahead.
Um, under. So under educational, institutional, special uses, it has 4.5 donation box. Don't we have a different ordinance that regarding donation boxes?
Yes, we do, but there's certain restrictions, there's certain distance requirements that it has to meet. So even though it says that it's permitted, I don't remember it off the top of my head, but it has to be a certain distance from I-35.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then I move we approve agenda item 3 as presented.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Ayes have it. Agenda item 3 has been approved. And can I have a motion to adjourn, please?
Move to adjourn.
Second,
All in favor? Aye. Ayes have it. The regular Planning and Zoning Commission for December the 2nd has been adjourned. Thank you, everyone, for your participation.
Thank you all.